Good afternoon. Good afternoon, Lieutenant Governor Tregenza Roach, members of the Bryan Roach Cabinet in attendance, Delegate to Congress Stacey Plaskett, Senate President Novell Francis, Chairman of the Board of Trustees, Attorney Hank Smock, President David Hall, and members of the Board of Trustees, Deans of the schools and colleges, members of the President's Cabinet, members of the CVI class of 1969, celebrating their 50th anniversary. I've never seen 51 years after college look so good. Last but certainly, good afternoon to the resilient, determined, and unshakable class of 2019. Congratulations to the nearly 300 graduates that UVI is graduating this year. You know, it's almost surreal sitting or standing before you today. And as I never really write down my speeches because I never know what I'm going to say. But the one thing that's ringing in my head is be brief, brother, be brief. Because it's hot in here. You know, we Virgin Islanders, we don't normally give ourselves credit. We don't normally recognize that what we sought to accomplish, we did. In the 1960s, when the Virgin Islands had but 20,000 people in it, somebody came along and said, you know what, we're going to build a resilient, determined nation. A set of islands that would be educated, that would have a middle class, that would entertain people from all stretches of the earth. And we did that. We did that. We created a middle class in the Virgin Islands that paid government salaries, that guaranteed a retirement. We created ports and airports. We created new industries in agriculture. We created alumina and oil, and we also created rum distilleries. We did it. Virgin Islanders set out to do and accomplish what they wanted. This is a very special year. I mean, number one, because this class is graduating, right? You will never forget it. And this weekend, my daughter walked across the stage in Decatur, Georgia, and became a graduate as well. But even more ironic is 30 years ago today, I sat where you sat. I know I don't look it. The thing is I wanted to impart with you today is I knew I would be standing here before you today. I didn't know what I would have on. I didn't know what would lead me here. I didn't know how I would get here, but I knew I was going there. And that's kind of the way a lot of you have started college, right? You didn't really figure out when you saw that UVI tuition for the first time, you were like, I can't make it. But you were here. When today I got a few words of advice and inspiration that I want to leave with you because I think they're important. Just kind of aim in the direction that you want to go. And then consistently do the things that will allow you to get there. You don't have to know every single thing that you need in order to get there, but you do have to make that first bold step and be brave and start to get there. You've already made the step a long time ago. Just keep going. 30 years goes by quickly. I remember coming to the university 2 years after I graduated from college, and I asked the counselor here, you know, I want to get my accounting degree. And he said, 5 years. I said, man, 5 years. No, I can't do that. He says, man, the 5 years will come and go, and it'll feel like nothing. 5 years came and went. I didn't have my accounting degree. See, time will pass you regardless of what you do. So celebrate every single day. Live in the moment. Take risks. Lonnie, congratulations. I can't help but recognize some of my millennial crew. You know, I believe I'm young, as most of you know if you follow me. And there are a lot of people that keep me young. Lonnie's one of them. Lonnie, get up, let the people see you. See, I believe in millennials. You see, I and Tregenza and a whole lot of people are changing course. But you chart the course. You get to say where we go. A lot of us don't like to admit it, but we've already lived more life than we're going to ever live. Today, you have so much of your life in front of you, and you need to take advantage of every moment. That's why I have people like Christina Diaz in my office, right? You know Christina? Christina, stand up, let the people see you, please. Because I want to make sure that I'm listening to the voice of millennials. And I was so happy to see Chris up here. I was wondering why he was up here because I didn't know he was so smart. Because every time I see Chris, he in gas lamp. Right? But he's up here, and it fills my heart with so much joy because there's children that I've seen grow up are becoming men and women, proud leaders in the Virgin Islands. Let me be the first to tell you, don't come look for no government job. You are there to create jobs for people. You're going to dedicate your life to services in every field of human endeavor, and yes, some of you will end up dedicating your life to public service. But remember, you are the leaders of this community. Only 17% of Virgin Islands actually have a college degree, according to the last census. 17%. So the other 83% are looking for you to do great things, to make and figure out problems like GERS. You ever hear of that? Yeah, that one keep me up at night. They want you to be able to take advantage of the unprecedented opportunity you have in the Virgin Islands now. I mean, think about it. We are opening the refinery. We're paving roads. Isn't that a novel concept? We're building schools. We're building hospitals. We're entertaining tourism and bringing new planes to the Virgin Islands. It's a time of unprecedented opportunity, and we have just begun. I never thought money would exhaust me like it is now. The Virgin Islands is set to get over $5 billion that's already slated. All kinds of new products and people are coming to the Virgin Islands. They're knocking on my door every day trying to sell me a new product that they got to take our money back to the States. Where are you? I want you to knock on my door. I want you to be the consulting firms. I want you to be the construction managers. I want you to be opening those businesses that is going to lead us into a new Virgin Islands. Let me tell you, don't be afraid to fail. Don't be afraid. It only teaches you what you need to do better the next time. I've failed many times in my life. Laugh at yourself. It's okay. But get up and keep going. You know, I don't tell people this, but contrary to public opinion, I did not graduate summa cum laude. I graduated thank you laude. Right? Don't let the labels that people put on you tell you what you can and what you can't do. See, our God is a magnificent God. He is. He put each of us here to do different things. And like Bakari says, find something you love, learn to do it well, and people will pay you for it. Can you imagine? They pay people to go in the house and do hoarders. Have you seen that show? If they could make money, you could make money, right? Enjoy your life and get balance. Your life isn't only about your career, it's about family, it's about love, it's about your community, it's about embracing those things that make you rich. Your life rich in love, in hope, in strength, in resilience. I just want to say a special shout out to the village, because it is truly the village that raises a child. The parents, the mommies, the daddies, the grandparents, the aunties, the godmother. You know, in the Virgin Islands, everybody's auntie, right? You came to the house more than twice, your auntie, because you can't call nobody full mouth. I want to say thank you, right? And I know you feel like me today. Your wallet has stopped trembling and it's just a little bit fatter. As I leave you today, I just want to say, love your Virgin Islands. It's not only about this. It's about the pride that we take every day as Virgin Islanders. It's about representing as citizens of these great islands. It's about walking with your head proud and all the time going against the grain to lead, because leading isn't easy. See, leading makes people upset. You don't have to do it the way that anybody else do it. This is your show, your movie. You're writing the script. Determined, resilient, and forever unconquerable. Class, love you guys. Congratulations.